Whenever we cast on stitches for a cuff, any kind of cuff, a top of a sock or a bottom of a hat or a sleeve, it's always better to make sure the cast on edge is elastic. There are special types of cast-ons that create a stretchy elastic edge, and in this video I'll show you 3 of them. All of the cast-ons I'm going to show you have elements of the long tail cast-on. That means that these ways to cast on stitches are not just stretchy, they also create a nice firm edge that looks well finished. See, these are really lovely 3 ways to cast on stitches. Let's start with a cast-on that basically is a long tail cast-on, but with one little tweak. We'll use 2 strands of yarn as a tail. To make this cast-on, leave a tail about 4 times longer than the length of the cast-on you plan to make. I won't be measuring my tail because it's just a tiny swatch, so I'll simply leave a tail about this big. Now double this length like this and place both strands of the tail on your left thumb. Place the working yarn on your left index finger and hold all of the strands, the working yarn and the tail, with the rest of your left fingers, like this. Keep the tail a bit longer than the center of the yarn because we want it to stay there. Now take a needle in your right hand and cast on stitches like you normally do when you use long tail cast on. So place the needle on the yarn, and I'm going to be holding this little tail just for now, just for this one stitch. Go into the loop that is on the thumb. Then get the yarn from your index finger and pull it through. Tighten the stitch, and here we are. We've just created 2 stitches. If you prefer to start the long tail cast on with the slip knot, that's fine too. I just try to avoid slip knots whenever I can, so I usually use this way of starting my long tail cast on. To cast on more stitches, you basically do the same thing as you do when you cast on when you use long tail cast on. So you go into the loop, then pick the yarn from the index finger, pull it through the loop and tighten up to form a stitch. And one more time. Into the loop, pick the yarn, pull it through, tighten the stitch. Repeat these steps to cast on as many stitches as you need. And when you do that, your cast on edge will look like this. This is the right side of the edge, and this is the wrong side. The edge is a bit bulky because we use double-stranded tail, but it looks really nice and it is quite flexible. That's how it stretches. See? Remember I told you I don't like slip knots? Well, too bad for me, because the next cast on is all about slip knots. The good thing is it does not require a long tail, so there is no need to measure the tail to make sure we have enough yarn to cast on the stitches we need. Make a slip knot and leave a short tail. Now place the stitch on a needle and hold it in your right hand. Hold the working yarn with your 4 left fingers like this, basically clenching it in a fist. Now place your thumb on the yarn and wrap it with the yarn so that the yarn that comes from the needle is at the far side of the thumb. When you look at the thumb like this, then the yarn is behind it. Insert the needle into the loop, then pick up the working yarn and pull it through the loop. Pull the loop down and hold the wrap with your right thumb and index finger. Now let go of the loop and pull the yarn to tighten the stitch. This part is a bit tricky. If you don't hold the wrap, the loop will go up and it will be hard to pull the yarn to tighten the stitch. So it's better to hold the wrap and keep the loop from going up. Let's do it again. Make the loop, go in there, pick the yarn, pull it through, pull the loop, hold the wrap, let go and pull the yarn. And keep doing that to cast on as many stitches as you need. And here's how this cast on looks. This is the right side of the work and the wrong side of the work. It has a nice firm edge that is also quite stretchy. This one is the most elastic of the three. So use it when you need something, when you need the edge to be really stretchy, because see, that's how it stretches. It's really good. The Latvian cast on I'm going to show you next is also basically a long tail cast on, but with another tweak. We won't be using a double-stranded tail this time, but we'll be changing the way the yarn is wrapped around the thumb. Let's see how it works. Leave a long tail and place it on your left thumb. Place the working yarn on your left index finger and hold both strands with the rest of your left fingers. Now take the needle in your right hand. Oops. Put it on the yarn, just like we did in the way number 1. Then into the loop, pick the yarn from the index finger, pull it through, and tighten the stitch. So far, every step is exactly the same as in the basic long tail cast on, but the next stitch will be different. Now move your thumb so that it is wrapped clockwise with the yarn, like this, and the yarn that comes from the needle is at the front of the thumb. See? Now go under the yarn that is at the back of the thumb, then pick the working yarn, pull it through and tighten up. For the next stitch, we make the usual wrap, just like this, and make another stitch in a normal long tail cast on way. Into the loop, pick the yarn, pull it through, tighten the stitch. Now change the wrap again so that the yarn is at the front of the thumb, and make the next stitch the new way. Under the strand, pick the yarn, pull it through, tighten up. Keep alternating the way the thumb is wrapped with the yarn. One stitch with the regular wrap, with the yarn at the back of the thumb, and one stitch from the unusual wrap with the yarn at the front of the thumb. And just go like this. One stitch in a normal way, one stitch with the unusual way. As you do that, the edge of your work will look like this. Beautiful, well-shaped edge that looks the same on both sides. So this is the right side and this is the wrong side. It's about the same and is also quite stretchy. Not as stretchy as the previous way, but stretchy enough. Here you go! 3 ways to make an elastic edge. Use any of these cast-ons and never struggle through a cuff again. Thank you for watching this video and have a wonderful week. I'll see you next Thursday.